Now we are discussing about some examples of planar and non-planar graph. Let us see the first examples of so that a complete graph of five vertices is non-planar graph. So already we discussed about what is planar graph and a non-planar graph. What is the planar graph? A graph G it can be drawn without any crossing edges is called non-planar graph, and non-planar graph is a graph G it can be drawn with any crossing edges is called non-planar graph. So first let it be the draw the graph first where five vertices is the non-planar graph is there. So five vertices are in the graph. Let it be the a vertex a, and second vertices b, and let it be the third vertex c, and let it be the fourth vertex d, and let it be the vertex e fifth. What is the complete graph? From each vertex we have an edge, and the remaining all the vertices in the graph. So from a from a from A we have an edge B and C and D and E. That like from edge A we from A to establish the edge B, A to establish the edge C, and A to establish the D, and A to establish the edge E. And so these line wise from B we have an edge, that from B we have an edge A C D, A and C and D and E is the likewise from each vertex we have path, all the vertices of the graph, so we can connect to the this that like connected to establish the b to c and b to d and b to e, that like, and next connect to the established c, c to a already is given, c to e and c to b already is established, so c to d connection is established to the edge. And next see d is already a to d to a, d to b is already there, and d to c is already there, and next one is the d to e. So likewise established the d, and also e established the all vertices is to connected to the established edges. With every edge is four lines, that is called four edges is for each, and vertex is established the edge. So first edge. So that let us draw the graph. Draw the graph. Some Let us draw the graph a non-planar the vertices to other way, in the other way. So vertices A and B and C and D and E, vertices A and B and C and vertices C and E. So that like in this way, a vertex established to A to B is the established the edge, and outer edges are established the first of all BC, and remaining edges are connected to the same way. First you establish the all A to B, B to D, D to E, D to C, DC to A established, and here edges B to C and edges D to A and A to E, these are all crossing edges. It is a non-planar graph. Is a non-planar graph. So we can say that it is a non-planar graph because of each and every vertices to edges, each and every edges are crossing that like. So this is the non-planar graph. Some that like is converted to the another way in another way. So like this, A to B and B to D, D to B, D to E, E to C, C to A. So first of all, you draw that A to D and next A to E. A to E. Now crossing edges. Right. Four edges are completed, and next step B. B is the point, and B to edge, B to C edge is there, but B to C edge is crossing A to D lines, and A to E edges are lined. So in other way is crossing. So in other way lines, and in other way B to C you go to the outer lines, outer edge is B to like this, B to C like this, and next and B to C, and next B to E is there. B to B2 and E, B to E. So B to E is the crossing edges. A to D and A to E is the crossing edges. So like that. So in other way, you draw the outer line is B to E like this. So establish the B to E. Establish the B to E line. And the next one is the B is completed, and C establish the B to C to D. C and D, C to D, C to D is connected to the C to D edge is the crossing edge A and D, and A and D and A and E edges are crossing. So that another way is line A to D is A to D, right. So here here crossing edge B to E edge and C to D edges are crossing here. So this type of, so that's why it is a non-planar graph. It is a non-planar graph. This also already non-planar graph. In other way also non-planar graph. That is the example of five vertices is non. Five vertices is non-planar graph. This is the example of ED. That's completed.